yards passing and 3 touchdowns, completing nearly 79% of his passes. Here comes the pressure as they bring the blitz, and they were able to get to him as Weber State gets the sack. K.O. Hansen, who is Mickey Mental, third season as the head coach for Weber State. Just a 4-8 record, a lot of tough losses last year. Over the middle, too high, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Angel King, and Angel King will get it up to the 39-yard line. Big defensive play there. That is the second interception for the senior out of Los Angeles on the season.
You see it as guys are fired up there in the backfield and on that sideline. We'll check the replay of it here. He's just sitting back there in that safety position. It was a tip ball off the hands of the intended receiver, and he's back there. King able to make the pick from his strong safety position, and it sets up the Wildcats in great field position to start for their first drive tonight. They're at the 40-yard line.
Madison lost to Arizona 48-3, so they've played some good football teams. This one going deep, and in stride, he hits his receiver, and nobody's going to take him down all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen Record, the two-time captain for Weber State, who's got good hands. And that was a big-time play, the biggest offensive play of the season for Weber State.
When Weber State gives Gilkey good protection, he had just enough time, and Record gets beyond the defenders, and it was just a house call from there. Caught it in stride at the 40, had to slow up just a little bit, but was able to take it into the end zone for 6.
Lafayette finally pulled away. 2nd down and 10. They run that jet sweep again, and this time Weber State is all over it, nowhere at all. They ran it to the near side. Matthew McAllister couldn't get anywhere on that play here and defeated Weber State 28-26, one of several close losses. Gilkey keeps it around the left end, and he's got plenty of running room. There's no one there to stop him. Touchdown, Weber State.
That was the one thing that Coach Mental loved about Gilkey's game. He loved his moxie, and he loved his ability to add to the running game. And we saw it right there. It was the RPO. He had the chance. We'll see it. He fakes it with the running back, pulls it, and it's a quarterback design run all the way. McNeese had Peyton LeMaire in the backfield, but it was all Gilkey down the sideline for the Wildcat touchdown. And the Wildcats extend their lead here to start the ends on this Wildcat squad.
And that ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage, coming around the end and knocking that football down, K.O. Hansen.
Look, it's been it's the pressure in the backfield that, and it's coming from everywhere. They're not afraid to bring in the secondary guys.
So 3rd down and 6.
Cowboys showing pressure again. They'll back out of it.
Receiver's got to step on his defender, and he brings it in. Big first down there for Weber State. Noah Kerr making the catch. This from Sloan Calder. He's 2 for 3 with a long of 51. High snap. Oh, it's a fake! And heading to the end zone. Touchdown! Sloan Calder. What a play call.
What a play call, but even better execution. My goodness, you cannot draw it up. You cannot run it any better than that. The sea parted like the Red Sea. The snapper just tosses it over to the kicker, Calder, and he was off to the races. There was not a McNeese Cowboy on the left side at all.
Wow. Gilkey winds up. He's got a man open. Complete all the way to the 25-yard line. Staying on his feet to get inside the 20. Big play there, Kelton Wafer.
Big play there for the Wildcats and strong eye package.
Coulter May now in at fullback and bouncing it to the outside. Touchdown, Godley. And Weber State back up by 2 scores and soon to be up by 2 touchdowns if they can convert on the extra point.
Everybody crashed right, and Godley took the football left and went untouched into the end zone. Nobody out there. And Weber State extends their lead. Everybody on that offensive front crashed right.
Open. On the ground, Godley staying on his feet to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Weber State.
Davion Godley, there's been plenty of runs tonight where it felt like he was down and out of it. And just able to keep his balance. That has been the biggest part of it, is keeping his balance. It's a run left, runs into his own man, his own tight end, his own blocker. And then McNeese, I mean, there's 2 or 3 missed tackles on the play, and then he just finds a way to squeak into the end zone. Again, I mentioned it, 5'8".
Strong with the pressure coming, and it's intercepted. What a pickoff there. Flies very, very late. But a second interception here tonight for Strong that was off the hands of his intended receiver. And then Carey, a 3-year player for this Weber State team.
They are. We're going to take a look at it right here. Strong going through his progressions. Had Malden, thought he had Josh Jackson, or rather Jonathan Harris. And instead, Carey with one of the best interceptions you'll see all day today.
Citizen in motion. Strong, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Great defensive play. They needed a big play, and Weber State gets it. Matt Herron looked like he got his hand up there and knocked it down.
Typical Big Sky team. That was the first thing that Matt Viator said. They're big, they're all tall from the Cowboys, and Weber State travels nearly 9,000 miles in the first 3 weeks, and they'll get their first win, and boy, it was a good one.
Well, it was a fun game, a ton of big plays. All 3 phases into this game, scoring a touchdown. McNeese ends up getting 5.